my wonderful Leo friends. Welcome to Spirit Says So Tarot. This is your love reading. We're going to go ahead and jump right to asking Spirit a couple of questions so we know where this reading may go. Spirit, the energies and messages coming in, are they from a current love connection for our Leos? Is this a current love? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Would you please validate? Spirit, the messages coming in and the energies, are they from a new love connection for our Leo darlings? That is a no. Thank you for validating. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start right into the shuffling and drawing process. My Leo darlings, your time is very valuable. I do have the timestamp below for the beginning of the reading if you would like to jump ahead. I also have the names of all of these beautiful Oracle and Tarot decks. Spirit, would you please provide divinely guided messages for our Leo darlings at the time that they are drawn to this love reading? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for the highest good? Intentions for all decks, please. And I am seeking 4 message cards from this lovely Green Witch Tarot. No. If you are sticking with me and this is your first time, it is worth knowing, I think, that I do not script, I do not edit. I am human, I do make mistakes, and I just go with it. Because when I do private readings in person, I don't have an edit button for my clients. So there you have it. This is the Enchanted Love Tarot. Spirit, messages for the highest good only. What do our Leos need to know about their current love? What is going on? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Not necessarily what they want to hear. I'm going to go with those 2, but I want this one. Thank you, Spirit, for drawing me to the right cards. This is the Nicolette Ceccoli Tarot. If I do not have that name correct, please correct me in the comments below. So far, no one has. And if you hear a squeaky noise in the background, that is my corgi, Tuckerby. Spirit, same intention for our Leo darlings. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Thank you. All right, and we are moving right along to the Hidden Truth Oracle. Same intention, always for the highest good for our Leo darlings. When they're drawn to this love reading, what is going on in their relationship? Does our lover have a message? Do they have a message for their lover? What's it all about? I feel like we need a third one. That does not happen too often, Leos. And Lover's Oracle. Spirit, same intention, please. Messages for the highest good only. All right, we are going to go with that one. And last but definitely not least, the Ceccoli Oracle. Again, if I've got the lovely lady's name incorrect, please do correct me down below. Spirit, please provide divinely guided messages for our darling Leo friends when they are drawn to this reading. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? What is going on? Thank you, Spirit. If you have stuck with me, thank you very much. And I'm sorry if it was boring. I hope it was entertaining. Thank you, Spirit. Leo darlings, all right. We are starting out with 11, innovation. Improvisation and proving, always working. And I think I mispronounced that, but definitely innovation, improvisation. All right, and we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So be true to yourself so you can be true to others. Maybe improv is what you've been doing, or your lover. It could be too that one of you or both of you are comedians. I do feel that you have a very colorful relationship, and that no matter what, from the time that you two have been together, you always seem to make it work. You, even if you rig things, you make it work. 11 is a very good number. It's justice. Of course, 1 + 1 is 2, so you've got balance across the board. I remember every detail of that day. Just being near you is intoxicating. I know that I crossed the line with you. So don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. So you have to be true to yourself. Okay. I know that I crossed the line with you, and just being near you is intoxicating. Of course, I remember every detail of that day. I get a very hot, passionate energy when I touch that card. So there is a lot of passion in your love relationship. You're very passionate with each other. Again, you've made things work so far. So we have the Fool. We have the 6 of Pentacles. You're a very generous individual. Now, the Fool could be you, it could be your lover, it could be both. Again, I kind of feel like, not necessarily that you both are comedians by trade, that is your career, but I feel like you both are very lighthearted people. You're very happy, outgoing. Again, improv, I feel like you go with the flow. You make things work, generally. You do try to make people smile. You do. It is a very powerful characteristic of you or your lover or both. And I strongly feel like that is part of your connection, because the passion that I get from this card and the red from this card, the passion, I feel like that could very well be both of you providing this energy to this reading. So you are ready to shut something down. You're ready to close a chapter. You've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of perhaps being true to yourself. Okay, we will come back to that, because this 10, this closing, you know, it's all about what you're thinking of. It hasn't happened necessarily, but it also could be something that you're fearing. You could be fearing that your lover wants to end your relationship, or perhaps they're fearing that you want to end it, and you know that this is a fear that they have. It is definitely something that you're thinking about. We have the moon, fear. Speaking of fear, that is definitely going on in your relationship right now. There's a lot of dreaming as well. So you two do communicate to each other about your dreams, your ideas. I feel like there's a lot of hope in when I'm touching this card right now, the energy coming in. There's a lot of hope. Maybe with the Six of Pentacles, where that is a very giving, generous card, I feel like there is also a sense of balance. Maybe one of you is giving less than the other. That may be part of the concern in this relationship. Two of Roses, crossroads, yeah. So the Two of Roses is the Two of Wands in the traditional tarot. In this Enchanted Love Tarot, the Two of Roses is definitely about decision making. And it is, of course, about relationships. And it's also about being creative in how to build upon your relationship. In the original tarot, the character, the gentleman that has his wands, also has the world in his hands, a globe. And he is looking outward at all the possibilities So with Crossroads, it is about possibilities. I almost feel like with the Six of Pentacles, it's not shown in here. It doesn't have, you don't have the scale, but the scale is in the original one. And if you look on either side of this cute little girl, she has the same amount of mice on either side of her. She's got little red shoes, which makes her very powerful in her position. She has cat ears. And she has a hold of all of these mice. I almost feel like that is like you two play cat and mouse games with each other, but again, it's very, very in a passionate way, but it could also be in a headspace way. You could just be, or your lover could just be at a crossroads right now as far as, I love them, do they love me as much as I love them? Where are they at? So I think maybe communication is going to have to take place. Okay, so now we're getting the Prince of Roses, which is the Knight of Wands, the mover. If you hear scuttlebutt in the background, that is my corgi Tucker B horsing around with my kitty cat in the hallway because he is ornery. Anyway, Prince of Roses is the Knight of Wands. So others do see you as someone who is driven, has a lot of passion, has a lot of power. They see opportunity could be coming in for you, or maybe you could be in the position to provide opportunity for others. Okay, the prince is the same as the knight. So it could be that others, and when I say others, that pertains to everyone who sees you, who knows you, who loves you, your family, your loved ones, your friends, your work family, your earth angels, your work spouses, your soulmates, okay? Everybody. All those energies come in on this card. And they see you as someone who doesn't take long, like you don't let dust settle under your feet. You are a mover and a shaker. You're very noble in what you do. Again, a lot of passion, a lot of power. You are very creative. That has a lot to do with the full, all the red in these two cards. You're very creative. You're very passionate. Also, though, what goes with the full is with us fire signs. Okay, the roses, the wands is a fire sign. They're quick to go. Sometimes they put the cart before the horse. So others could be seeing that about this relationship. When it comes to the full. Foolishness actually came in. Frolic. But along with foolishness, And the Fool, of course, is feeling happy, feeling gay, joy. Just, you know, it's about beginnings. It's about moving to your own beat. Seven of Cups, Seven of Chalices. So you you have been very whimsical, very spiritual. You are kind of letting things go with the flow. Nice. So with the Four of Swords, I feel like you have also, now this could be you or your lover, has also been dreaming about and praying about your relationship. So one of you may be struggling and the other one is at ease. So again, one is fearful, but the other one of you feels like things are going fantastic. So we have the Knight of Wands, next to the Prince of Roses. So we have two Knight of Wands here. Oh, I am so sorry, Knight of Swords. My bad. Again, I don't edit, I don't script. I do make mistakes. Knight of Swords. So Spirit is saying that communication does need to happen fast to put one or the other's heart at ease, because this love affair is definitely in the beginning stages and is blossoming, with the lilies being in, oh, there we go, if you hear the squeaking, I'm sorry, with the lilies blossoming, and I'm smiling, and the sun is on top shining, and you see the fish jumping out of the water, and the water is flowing very nicely. There's so much green, luscious green, so the relationship is growing and should continue to grow. And with the clouds above, I feel like that is definitely relative to perhaps finding your spiritual grounding with your partner, and maybe that is how you need to be true to yourself. I feel like through the whimsy and the passion, the day that you two connected, the intoxicating feeling that you felt that day, perhaps, again, one or the other feels that there was a line crossed, okay? But there is so much love and passion between the two of you, and, you know, maybe it's just time to not really improvise. Maybe it's time to start planning. Okay, so I hope that this reading resonated with you, my darling Leos. I definitely feel that there is a lot of love and passion in your relationship, and it's just a matter of being true to yourself and being true to others. And I feel like you and this 10 is putting behind you the lack of communication. With the Prince of Roses and the Prince of Swords here, the Wands and the Swords, You two are going to get very creative and you're going to communicate. The messages are going to flow between the two of you, and your true love relationship is going to go to the next level. So if this reading resonates with you, that's fantastic, and I wish you and your lover all the best. If it did not resonate with you, that's okay, and I'm sorry. Please go ahead and tap that like button for me anyway. Leave a kind comment below. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. All of the above helps my channel grow. And until next reading, my Leo darlings, take care. Bye.